Hey, viewers and viewers, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome back to See You Being Hunted with the three of us. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Connor? We've not seen you on the channel for a while now, have we?
It's been a while. I'm back, stronger than ever.
Yeah, because he's apparently
Yeah,
taken up a bit of weightlifting in his spare time and all that.
that's right. I
Yeah.
can lift chips to my mouth.
Yeah,
That's the best weightlifting that.
bit of a way to go first, but yeah. Phil's here as well. How are you doing over there, Phil?
Who's Phil?
Who's
Oh
Phil?
my goodness me! I'm always here 24/7. Even when you're not recording, I'm still here in Sir. I can't get out.
On
I
the other
cannot
side
get
of the
out.
window.
I can't. I'm on the other side. I can't leave Sir because every time you pull the device pieces away, you actually escape the island, and I never do.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I'm
you know,
continually on the island
you've been
forever.
here for however many years I've been playing this game now. Was it about 10 years or something?
You come back in, and I hear this voice in the distance doing, commentary podcast. Oh, Andrew's back in. Oh, finally, hello, Andrew, and then you just walk past me and completely ignore me, and then that's it.
That sounds like the start of some sort of weird internet creepypasta about a guy in a haunted game who just hears a sort of voice coming from another island, but he can never find the source of the voice or
Every
something.
time. Even though this person keeps getting battered by robots all the
I
time.
can see
Yes.
like a silhouette in that mist at the moment. Could that be Phil?
Could that be Phil? Oh my, where is
Yeah,
he?
just go in the
Look hard.
opposite direction, eh? Go in the opposite direction.
God, somebody's going to get on that now. They're going to write the sort of the Sir You're Being Hunted creepypasta about the human figure in the mist or something.
No doubt
Silhouetted
there'll
in
be
the
something
figure.
similar. There'll be something similar
Yeah.
to that, no doubt.
You know?
Wait, what's he drinking? Is that a Pepsi
Well-
Max?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Pepsi Max, which is my favourite flavour of Pepsi Max. Come on,
Uh,
come
oh
on,
shit,
come on. Oh, you know.
shit.
He's putting you on the spot here.
I am.
Cherry,
I've said it countless times. Come on, Connor.
Pepsi cherry, right?
It's
No,
cherry. Yes,
yeah,
it
it is.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Maybe second guess myself.
No, you got it right. I think my second favourite's probably the lime, I'd say.
Interesting. I had one where it was really nice, and then I bought it again, and it just tasted different.
Yeah, I had the same with the mango one. The first time I had it, it was pretty decent, but the second one was a bit naff. The mango one.
Right
and
again. Mango's
I'm not-
been peng
Yeah,
every
that's right.
time.
I'm not a fan of the default Pepsi Max, just normal. I don't know why. Um, but cherry all the way for me. Yeah.
It's very S tier.
S tier. That's it. I agree. So guys, I've got a little thing. Okay. Now, Andrew, me and you've done this a few times where we've had just some, where we've done general interesting questions
Yeah.
about various different things. Like what would you do in this scenario? What's been your favourite food? Stuff like that. Yeah, we haven't really done much with Connor, so I thought there's a few questions here that we can have a go and see what our responses would be.
The
See what we think.
interrogation of Connor begins.
Go for it.
Now, this question I found is quite interesting because see what sort of other places you'd like to go to. So the question is, where would you relocate if you were forced to leave the country? So if you were forced to leave the UK, where would you go and live and relocate? So Connor, how about you start? What would you
I
like?
have two answers for that question. I feel like America is the closest to being similar. So probably there, and I wouldn't have to learn a new language.
Yeah, that's the main one, isn't it?
But then to make it a more exciting question, probably Japan,
Ooh.
Oh,
because I'm a massive weeb.
Kind of feels like you've stolen my answer already there, Connor. Well, one of them anyway.
I'll stick to my America answer then,
Okay, still.
No.
and then you can
Yeah.
you can have it.
I'll say specifically an anime weeaboo shop in Akiba, Japan, please.
but the thing is, Connor, the health system is awful. So if you get buggered, you won't get the free healthcare. You'll have to pay like fuck tons of money.
Specifically if you get buggered.
Oh, hello! I didn't realise we were two goofies about. Blimey.
You've only just
What would
realised
you
that
do,
now.
Andrew?
Well, what would more of my answer be to that question? I'm trying to think actually. I mean, if we're sort of saying maybe a country that would probably be fairly easy to sort of settle in because same language and all that. I mean, I was thinking apart from America, possibly somewhere like Australia, maybe, because I already have
Yeah.
family in Australia, so probably I could sort of ask them for a bit of a hand. but yes, also, if I was going somewhere really wild and out there, fuck it, go on, I'll say something like Japan as well. Or alternatively, maybe, settle on a nice Greek Ionian island or something somewhere
Ooh,
in old
that's
age.
nice.
Who knows?
They speak English there, don't they?
Oh, yeah, some of them will do.
Yeah. I would probably choose, for me, I mean, because I can speak the language and I'm fluent, I'd probably, Germany would definitely be one, or any of the sort of German-related ones, so maybe Austria.
Austria.
Or Switzerland, although Swiss German is very difficult to understand.
Yeah.
But probably Germany for me.
You could go to Austria. You could live out your Sound of Music fantasies, Phil.
Yeah.
You never wanted to run across the hills, Phil? Going, the hills are alive with the sound of Philip. Oh, yeah.
I could get.
Never wanted to. He does that all the time.
He does it all the time. Oh yeah, he doesn't need to go to Austria to do that. Sorry, Phil.
How about the hills are alive with the sound of music?
See, that's the sound of someone who's done that before.
There you go.
Exactly.
See, yeah.
How did you guys know?
Sounds
I'll
just
get
like
dual
Julie
citizenship,
Andrews,
though.
whatever she was called.
Yeah, I'll get dual citizenship though because I can get another passport because obviously I was born in Germany. So maybe I should do that now.
Maybe you should.
Okay, new question time. Okay, what is the first thing you do after getting home from a trip?
Turn my PC on.
Turn your PC on. see what's the latest events. Yeah, turn your PC on. Beep. You have 500 new messages. Oh God.
Yeah, got to catch up on all my game dailies.
Yeah. Well, that's what I've just happened to me because obviously I've been away for 4 days and I've come back into my YouTube account. Obviously, all my YouTube channels that I watch have just obviously uploaded loads of content. Yeah. Oh God, I'm having to spend these past 2 days trying to catch up on everything because there's just loads of content. I'm still nowhere near caught up. I don't think I've even scratched the surface, to be honest.
No.
Sometimes I unpack, sometimes I don't. It depends how I'm feeling when I get home after a trip. Sometimes I just sometimes if I come back in the afternoon, I'm like, right, what shall I do now for the rest of the day?
I'm trying to think myself, and to be honest, I'm kind of boring. I just unpack first thing usually. Just thinking about every time I've ever gone anywhere, then come back. So what do I do after that though? Usually is put on my PC and catch up with stuff on YouTube and things like that.
Yeah.
See what I've got up to. This is going to sound so boring. Makes me realise how unremarkable I am. I don't do anything wild or crazy.
Well, I think it's the general thing with everyone, really, isn't it? Everyone will probably get to that point where they just either unpack or they just can't be bothered unpacking and switch on the TV or something.
Yes.
Or go onto their computer. Yeah, so that's the best one. Okay. Have you got anything more to add, Connor, or is it just that just switch on your computer?
That's it. It's been a long time since I've actually come back from a trip. So,
okay.
Would probably be unpack because the missus would be ushering me to do that.
Sorry, can't talk right now. Escaping robots trying to kill me for my boring answer.
They're like, they're so annoyed they're so utterly devastated by your answer. Okay, what about the next question? What has been your greatest kitchen mistake?
Ooh. I can definitely think of, stuff that I've tried. I won't say necessarily anything that's too bad, but certainly things which I've made, thinking, this might be quite interesting, but then, of course, being a bit of an amateur when it comes to cooking, it just hasn't turned out very well. For example, I've sometimes tried sort of making myself types of, getting loads of vegetables and maybe like trying to make certain soups and things like that, but they never really turn out very well, probably because I just don't have the right sort of stuff for it, but usually they end up, they taste alright, but they could do with more seasoning, and usually the texture of them is always a bit sort of gritty, because I think my food processor maybe doesn't quite make them as smooth and liquid as quite I would hope for them to be, to put it that way. Okay. So what about you, Connor?
Mine's just participating in the kitchen at all. Everything I touch tends to get ruined. So
turn to gold. Yeah. of course.
Yeah, sure, gold.
Everything turns to gold.
Gold,
Um,
quote unquote.
But
is
my
it your
girlfriend's a very good chef, so she
ah,
just
she
keeps me
does the
fed and
cooking?
watered.
Right, so she does most of the cooking then.
Yeah, she can trust me to stir a pot. That's it.
Can you put toast in the toaster?
No, you put bread in the toaster.
You do. So well done for finding Madeline's story.
There you go.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done. You smart on. I mean, oh dear. No,
I thought you were tricking me on purpose. It was.
I was a little bit. Then I thought, hang on a minute. No, my brain went, oh no, you don't put toast in toaster.
Yeah, I can toast and make an okay breakfast.
What about egg? Can
Yeah.
you boil an egg, crack an egg,
Yeah,
throw
I
an
can do
egg,
that.
eat an egg?
My
Put them in
favorite method
in jars.
is fried eggs.
Oh,
Scrambled eggs are okay. Poached eggs are all right.
okay.
You're
So,
probably
yeah.
similar to me. Yeah,
I'm
fried
an
and
expert with
scrambled.
an egg.
For me, my kitchen mistake. I've told you this before, Andrew, but
Mhm.
it happened when I was in secondary school. My biggest kitchen mistake.
Right.
It wasn't very good. I don't know if you've heard this story before, Connor. When we were in secondary school, obviously we had food tech, and one of the things we decided that they wanted the food tech teacher was like, can you please for tomorrow bring in ingredients to make stir fry. So we brought the ingredients in, got them all in, and we started making them. So I put the oil in a pan, and then started the hob, and then left it to go and cut up some vegetables. Now, what should you do with oil in a pan when it's turned on? The idea is you don't leave it. You must always keep watching it. And I didn't watch it, and I was just carrying on cutting my vegetables, and all of a sudden, smoke started appearing.
Oh no.
And because I wasn't watching it, and smoke started appearing, it was like the teacher was going, "Oh my God, what's happened here?" And she started flinging open the windows, turned the hob off, flinging open the windows. Smoke would come; it was burning. I was like, "Oh God!" I was like, "What's happened? What's happened? What have you done?" And it was like, and then the school's fire alarm system all went off.
Yes, I think you have told me that story
Yeah.
before.
So we were like to evacuate out onto the field, and everyone was thinking. The funny thing was that it was my friend who had burnt the stir fry. And they were like, "What did you do that for? What did you do that for?" And I just let him take the blame. So I was like, "Oh, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
I would
yeah."
have done the same thing.
But that was that was probably one of the worst. One of the worst at home would probably be where I was taking a pizza out of an oven because it had finished it, and I accidentally tripped, and the pizza went all over the floor.
Oh.
Oh, actually,
yeah.
that reminds
Yeah.
me of a certain story, Phil. One time when you came down to visit me here in Swindon, and we had pizzas in the oven, and we were doing some recordings, whilst you were here, and then I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I should go and get my pizza out of the oven now because it's probably been in. He's like, and you're like, nah, it'll be alright for a few more minutes, just a few more minutes, it'll be right.
Oh
Fucking
no.
thing burnt. Do you remember that, Phil?
Yeah, it's your fault. You put the oven on too high. You shouldn't have
Oh
done that.
wow! Okay, he's
Blaming his friend
me.
again. I
Yeah,
see.
Oh, he hasn't grown up. He hasn't matured. He
I
hasn't
think we're in the
changed.
middle of. I think we're in the middle of doing a mildly infuriating or something like that.
Yeah, there's a
but how
mildly infuriating
appropriate.
thing.
Live on the scene.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
God.
Okay, new question. Let's find one that seems decent. Okay, this is a bit. So, if we remember back in secondary school, what is the strangest thing your teacher has ever done? You can remember from your school day. You remember some strange things that your teacher's done?
Yeah, I'm trying to rack my brains now.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of anything.
Yeah. Because the problem is, I feel like some people, probably have, a lot of very, very just boring teachers who don't really do anything particularly funny.
I had my biology teacher, right? And let's consider that she was obviously teaching like year sevens and year eights and everything. So you'd be like 12, 13 years old. And she would swear quite a lot,
Oh.
which, is when you're 12 years old, you shouldn't really be seeing that sort of thing. Like when she was, sometimes when she get annoyed or something didn't quite go right. Like one time, this was more when for the older ones. Luckily, she was saying, like when one of the students wasn't listening, she would say, "Are you listening, you little shit?" Like, whoa.
Whoa.
Wow,
But,
indeed.
apparently she did. Yeah, a few moments where she swore quite a bit. So that can't have gone down too well. But there you go. She was very funny. I liked her. My biology teacher. I liked her a lot. But yeah, that's one of the strangest. Have you guys got anything?
I mean,
I'm struggling, I think.
yeah, I mean, I've probably told you, Phil, before actually, just about that one time when I was ill, and when apparently something really crazy happened, and my chemistry teacher accidentally set fire to one of the benches in the science lab.
Oh God.
Yeah, and I wasn't there, unfortunately, to see it. But actually, speaking of teachers who do weird things, my mother actually had some great stories about one of her maths teachers when she was in high school back in the 70s or whenever it was. And this basically sounds like a guy who probably should have been, I don't know, like a fucking maths professor at university level or something, was probably like way too sort of clever to be teaching in high school. But because he sounds like a typical sort of mad professor kind of guy, just from things she's told me about him. So apparently, he even had sort of the mad professor look. He had like white, very sort of fluffy white hair, and like glasses. So he could have passed for a freaking mad scientist. But apparently, he was just one of these kind of people who was very sort of eccentric and a bit sort of head in the clouds at times. And
Okay.
basically, yeah, she has sort of like stories of he would sort of like. Apparently, there was one incident when she was in a maths class, and this guy, he apparently somehow got his foot wedged in the waste paper bin, something, and was like traipsing around the classroom with a bin on his foot. It was just like, what the
Right.
heck? There was that. But apparently, also sometimes. Apparently, his maths classroom sort of had like a little kind of, I guess it was like a storage room slash tiny little office thing adjoining to it. And apparently there was like a thing like hanging from the ceiling in it that you could see through the door if you were sat in the classroom. I guess like some sort of not like a mobile, that's not the right word, but sort of like a thing that hangs from the ceiling that's a bit like a display thing. And apparently on one occasion, this guy basically was just like mid flow teaching, giving like a lecture on whatever, and suddenly he just like stopped, and then apparently for several seconds just sort of stood there staring into space, suddenly turned, went into this room, went up to this thing hanging from the ceiling, just took it in both hands, then just like spun it, and then just stood there watching it for several seconds, then just came back into the room and like continued his lesson as though nothing had happened. And all the kids meanwhile sat there thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing? It's like really weird. Yeah, just a bit weird. But yeah, there was that. Yeah, this was back in the 70s and 60s when, to become a teacher, you didn't really need any sort of proper qualifications. You could just troll up, say, can I have a job, and they would give it to you, irrespective of the fact whether you were actually suitable to be working with kids or not. But yes, my mother has all kinds of stories about teachers she had in school and how weird some of them were. So that was a maths teacher. The other one sometimes she tells me is about a gym teacher she once had who made them all sort of go out. And, made them all go out in the pouring rain and play, I don't know, like frigging softball or whatever. And but for some reason the teacher didn't actually go out with them, so they were just out in the freaking freezing cold pouring rain, just wondering why the heck are we out here. And then someone went back in, and apparently this teacher was just like sat in the gym just drinking a coffee and just not really doing anything. It was like, are you not coming out here with us, miss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's raining.
Yeah, that was quite interesting actually.
Yeah. So yes, that's weird teachers back in the 70s, ladies and gents.
Yeah, well, there's certainly some weird now but I suppose you want to have teachers who are quite entertaining, not to that degree, that because if you have the ones that don't engage you in a lesson, then it's really not going to get very far, is it?
Yeah.
No.
You've got to find ways to sort of teach, make learning fun, as they say.
Indeed.
Have you got anything, Connor, or have you still not?
So it's not really like a weird thing a teacher's done, but one of my teachers had like a swear jar for students who swore.
Oh, right.
Me and my friend got on with him a lot, so we were just there at the front, just swearing all the time, and absolutely with like no repercussions whatsoever.
Wow.
But there was one student that he really didn't like, and I think the kid who he didn't like said like cunt really quietly at the back of the classroom, and he immediately had to pay a £5 into the swear jar. So whilst he's walking up to the front to pay his pay his fine. We're just going, "Oh, you fucking retard! Like, having to pay it and stuff."
Wow.
So absolutely no punishment.
Oh,
Damn.
And as I said, we were at the front, so the teacher's there, like next to us.
So there's no
Not
way
fun.
basically he didn't hear you.
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Ah,
That. Oh dear.
Favouritism, eh? We always love it.
Always love a bit of favouritism, don't we?
Bollocks, I'm not trying to freaking fit this bloody device piece in my inventory. I'm trying to do inventory Tetris here
Ooh.
to figure this out. And I'm too dumb to figure it out. Right, there. Maybe if I discard one of those, because I don't need to be carrying two lots. There we go. Got it.
Okay, this is an interesting question. So well, this is essentially the premise of the film The Purge. But if you had 24 hours to do whatever you wanted in this country, what would you like to do?
I would immediately head to your house, board up the doors and windows so you can't get out of your house, so you can't do whatever you want to do in 24 hours.
Well, look, I can just leave my house before you even come.
Siege his house.
Yeah, but you see, like I said, I could just leave before you got here. So
Yeah, you've just revealed your plan.
True, I have, haven't I? Which would be terrible if I wasn't already outside your windows, Phil.
Recording from the other room.
Oh, I thought, okay, hello, Andrew. Yeah, you're all right. You're all right there.
Yeah.
I think that's the premise of the movie The Purge, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's
think it
one
is.
where all crimes are made legal.
That's the one, yeah.
And they get to do it. But what? Oh God! Like, I suppose the ultimate thing is it's sort of asking there is, would you commit a crime?
I'd go and take every scratch card I can find.
Oh yeah. Kill them
Win
all.
big.
But then the lottery or whoever wouldn't be interested because they'll be too busy trying to face the onslaught of loads of other people.
True.
What about just stopping in every fast food joint and just picking everything out and then flinging it about? Massive food fight. There you go. What about that? A massive food fight with all of the food that's just been left there from the in the back of the kitchens and the McDonald's or Burger King.
Well, you see, if I went to a McDonald's, and to do that, I wouldn't be I'd probably be very bad at it because I'd be wanting to eat some of the food. I mean, the carrot sticks, they can fuck right off. They can go get thrown right across the room for all I care. But the burgers, the fries, oh no, got to get those in my stomach.
How dare you abuse salad items? Very disappointing.
Rabbit food, get out of here.
No, technically not. Rabbits don't just really eat carrots.
No. Well, Bugs
No.
Bunny's been lying to me then all these years.
I'm afraid so. Apparently, a fact about Bugs Bunny is the voice actor, Mel Blanc, is actually allergic to carrots. So every time he eats one, he just comes out and laughing. That's why he's to keep recording the Bugs Bunny lines, because he's constantly eating a carrot, coming out in rashes, and has to start again. So he has to do it quickly, record the line, and then leg it. Put his EpiPen in or whatever he needs. It's like people who are lactose intolerant. Some of them are so desperate to try like chocolate milk that they do it and then risk, shitting themselves all over the place.
And you blame them though? Chocolate milk.
Yeah.
As I would say, S tier.
Or risking a nice bit of chocolate, milk chocolate as well, or white chocolate even, which is the one that's like purely made of milk. But is there anything else you guys would do if you had 24 hours to do whatever the hell you wanted to do?
Do whatever I can to give me an advantage for when it goes back to normal. So
Yes.
yeah, scratch cards,
What about
all the nice expensive food.
Yeah, what about going to the airport and just getting on all the trolleys and just going all the way down the
Terminal.
apron?
Oh yeah, running in the corridor.
Oh, I'd run around the swimming pool.
With scissors. Oh.
Oh, really pushing the boat out now, aren't you? Here we go.
Really. And also making sure all our elbows are on the table. Oh, dearie me. And making sure we eat all the vegetables to go big and strong.
What a ruffian we're speaking to here, Connor. Don't know what we'd do with this one.
Yeah, we should just put him away now, to be honest.
Put him back in his crate. There we are. Nope. Next question, Phil.
I'm just,
Oh, he's going through them. That's what he's doing. I thought for a second that Discord had bugged out on you again and you were being ejected from the recording. Thought Discord was having a sort of cringe moment at Phil's very sort of nice guy answers.
okay. Trying to find out. Okay. What do you miss the most about being a kid? Any things particularly you did when you were a kid that you enjoyed? Obviously, that's completely stopped now.
Something that's completely stopped. That is a good question.
Well, you did when you were a kid, and you haven't done it now. Not that you can't do, not that you can't do, but you haven't had the time, or something you really enjoyed then.
I'm missing Golden Grahams.
Golden Grahams.
Oh, Golden Grahams. You can still have them.
I think I can find them on Amazon, but they're not in shops anymore.
Oh God! If you're going to get it from Amazon, it's going to be like 30 quid or something.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest issue. Being responsible for the money that gets the nice things rather than just asking for it.
Yes. Oh yeah. That's the main thing. Yeah, because you've got to spend wisely now. You can't just go, Mummy, can I have some jelly babies?
I mean, I can still do that, but the results vary now.
Mother, may I have some jelly babies? Connie, you're 32 years old. Get them yourself. You have a job. You have money, don't you?
Imagine sitting there ringing your mum, going, "Hi, yeah, have you had a good day? Yeah, good to hear from your mum. Yeah, just out of interest, I know you're coming over to see me next week, but could you get me some jelly babies, please? Please."
I've got a hankering for fruit skittles, Mama.
Yes, get me them now.
Yes.
Well, at least one thing. At least one thing is that I don't miss when I was a kid. When your parent would see a friend in the supermarket. Oh, Julie, it's been a while since I've seen you. Oh no.
Oh no.
Just go to the toy aisle. Yeah.
Oh, I've got one. Having an imagination still.
Well, yeah, that's when you know you're an adult and all that, and it just doesn't come to you anymore. Quite in the same way.
No time for imagination.
Not creative in the slightest or imaginative.
Well,
some people would say that when they had a stuffed animal, but if you want to, you can still have one now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've still got the same one from when I was a child.
Have you still got one? I think I might have one, but it's buried away somewhere.
I'd imagine my parents probably still have stuffed animals from when, I was a kid, probably like in the loft or something of their house. Probably sort of like boxed away to keep them sort of safe and all that.
Yeah, well, you never know. They could sell for quite a lot later in life. I mean, I had one of those. Oh, what are those stuffed animals with the we get all sorts of different varieties, like a bear and they come with their own name, wouldn't they?
Like Beanie Babies or something?
Beanie Babies, that's the one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The name of it then? Yeah, Beanie Babies. Yeah, used to have quite a lot of them when I was younger.
Oh, they were all the rage, weren't they? Sort of late 90s.
Oh my God, yeah.
When they just promised us like a collector's item, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were going
to. Don't take the tags off.
One day you'll be able to sell them for millions. Yeah, when's that day going to be? 2050?
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about like toys from childhood, things like that, something that perhaps I do miss, and again, I've probably talked about this before. It's when Lego did their own sort of original kind of themes and sets, not sort of stuff that's just kind of based on things like existing franchises.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh God, they do that a lot now, don't they?
Yeah.
Trying to cash in on it. It's a bit cash grabby.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose you can't really blame them, because on one level, I think, obviously with like their original themes and kind of things like that, it was always obviously a bit of a business gamble in terms of whether it would prove popular or not. But it's just a shame because like there was that kind of period where they were very sort of creative and quite imaginative, and now it's all just Lego Harry Potter, Lego Star Wars, Lego Minecraft, Lego Sonic the Hedgehog, and whatever else have you.
Yeah, there is a lot of that. There's a lot of things that it's not just with Lego, but with other various toys where they've gone for things like, like Mario related this and Mario related that, where they're not doing their own stuff. And my God, probably the amount of Mario merchandise and Minecraft merchandise you can get is just blown out of proportion, really.
Indeed. Yes, you can even get Lego Mario now these days.
Yeah, you can probably get Lego arseholes, no doubt.
Oh my goodness, that's a special brand of Lego that you won't find on their site. You have to look on specialist websites for that one, ladies and gentlemen.
You have to go to the dark web for that.
Yes. Man, if I went to Pornhub and typed in Lego, what do you think we'd find?
I'll leave that for you to research.
Yeah,
okay.
Research that.
That's my homework.
You
is
research
it?
and report back. All right.
Okay. Yes.
See what you find. Okay.
Hot brick on brick action.
Yeah. I wonder if there'd be. Oh, you know, it would be a great Lego thing. If you had a Lego Rick Astley thing that when you press a button on them, the little Lego would actually start singing the "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Lego Rickroll.
Yeah, Lego Rickroll.
Brilliant.
That would be amazing.
When are they going to When are they going to launch the Lego Internet memes theme, ladies and gentlemen? You can set up all your favourite scenes and all your favourite videos and viral sensations and all that.
Well, live now from Denmark. Let's speak to the founder. Oh, what was that? Oh, you're going to. Oh, soon is it? Oh, right.
Mr. Lego himself.
Lego is. It's Danish for what was it? Play good.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah, Danish for play good was the actual thing. Yeah. Well, I think that's a good set of questions there.
Yeah.
We've got into and got some various views.
Indeed, yes. It was sort of, once again, reminiscing about sort of younger days, childhood things and that kind of thing, stuff that happened when we were youths and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good times.
Which is a sign that you're starting to get to that point where you're getting older and older when you're reminiscing about the good old days and all that, the halcyon days.
Now all we can reminisce and reminisce about is the fact that when do our backs stop hurting?
When did your back stop hurting? When there's Phil's arthritis that he definitely has is going to clear up and all that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's all that time clicking my fingers.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for joining me then, you two.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, more importantly. Forget Connor.
Okay,
Yeah.
already forgotten him. There we go. It's just you, isn't it, Phil?
Yeah, it's just me here now. Connor's vanished. I'm sorry, who's that? Who's that fella? Never heard of him.
Who's that?
Oh, who said that? There we go. Anyway, right.
Disembodied voice.
So, Facebook and Twitter links are down below, ladies and gentlemen, along with the link to my propagandist channel. And it's just the two of us signing off, it seems, isn't it, Phil?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, just me. Unless there's another voice coming.
Goodbye. It's me.
Oh, someone's being flung. Oh, it's like Team Rocket. We're
Turns
blasting
out
off again.
he's the creepypasta ghost in the
I'm
in the game
outside
and all
Phil's
that.
window.
You're in his walls. There we are.
Get out.
Here we are. Goodbye, everybody. Take another of those, you bitches. Take two of them. I get rid of a few of them. Shit. Okay. Yeah. I see. Ugh. What a freaking nightmare. Good lord. This is literally like Brunson Arms Road to Hill 30. See him. Crap. Those are behind the wall are fine. Crap. Ooh. Shit, get down. Oh, we're losing a few. Yep. Oh god, I'm running out of ammo with this thing.